Then you can also say, if any other problems, if you have relatives with similar problems, or there are some hereditary diseases or something which can immediately, you can cut short a lot of other diagnostic tests which will help the doctor to immediately reach a certain amount of, reach a certain level of decision. The medications, in case you're already taking any medications, you have to tell the doctor. If you're allergic to any of the medicines, then what do I feel? That is also very important. The doctor, mostly we notice they ask us, how do you feel, what do you feel? Instead of just saying fine, it's better to give a good feedback and say, I feel this because, say for example, I feel very weak because what? Because maybe I walked a little bit only, or I've walked a lot, or what? I feel tired because I'm walking, because I'm feeling tired in spite of not working. I am worried. Now suppose there are certain things, we are the best people to tell the doctor really what's wrong. Say there's a problem in, say a chest pain for example, for heart patients. I'm worried because that worry itself signifies that you have reached a certain level of, you're already going through a certain level of pain which is worrying you. So it may not be as simple as it sounds. So it gives the doctor that clue. I would like you to look at this. I would like you to even say, for example, there's nothing else. Say, I don't mind if you do this test for me. I would like to go through this also, so to know myself better. Since you're already there at the doctor, he can advise you in a better manner. So these are some tips on how the doctor cannot read your mind. It says, the more organized you are, the easier it is for him to help you. Carry your medical records with you. If you, for example, if you don't remember the name of the medicine, some medicines are too common, carry the strip with you. Okay? For example, he has already prescribed something which is not working for you. So carry the strip with you. See, this is what you gave me last time. Maybe he doesn't have some, if you got after a long time or something, he may not have your medical records. Nowadays it's all on e-records, mostly available, but if it's not, you can carry these things with you. Make short notes. Think of the questions you want to talk to your doctor, write them down and take it. So that when you're in front of him, if you don't remember, you can read out your questions to the doctor. Sometimes it helps to take somebody along with you because you're already suffering from something. Somebody else will help you to remember what the doctor has advised you. So we give information because we believe information therapy is so important. We like the people to get through it through the website. We have created a website, www.healthlibrary.com. We have a page there, Ask a Librarian. You can go to the page and put in any medical query which you may have. It's not treatment, but it's information that you would need on a particular treatment. And we answer you within 48 hours. Other ways of getting the information is reading books. We have our own publications, Healthwise Handbook. Dr. Malpani has written, Dr. Anjali and Dr. Anirudh Malpani have both written this book, How to Get the Best Medical Care. If you want to know more about how to really get the best medical care for yourselves, you can pick it up from the library. And then we have a health wiki. Since all of you are young, all would like, all net savvy and all. So we have a Wikipedia on health in Hindi and in English, both languages, where you could contribute your experiences. We can invite you, once you give us your email IDs, we'll invite you to the wiki, and then you can contribute your articles, your suggestions, your experiences, your neighbor's experience, or any information you want. That people have already put up a lot of articles on all these health subjects which you saw downstairs. All health subjects are mentioned. You go through the wiki and get involved in getting better medical care. There are doctors there who have become members, so they may want to advise you on something. So this is one more way of doing it. Yeah, I think I've kept it really short. There's lots to discuss really. I've kept it short. We are going to show you a video also, a particular video on HIV. Then, so thank you. I'll be happy to see you again. Projects, we have plenty of books downstairs. And feel free to come across. We'll help you out with any subject that you would, a healthcare subject which you would like to work on. Okay? Online, they could send us an email query at healthlibrary@gmail.com, And if it is a health query, really a health medical query, which you would like information on, then we have this website, www.healthlibrary.com. This is the page Ask a Librarian. Free answers to any health questions. Within 48 hours you will get the information on health queries.
Can you tell them about your talks every day?
We have health education talk every day at the library. These are free talks, you're free to attend. And once you log in your email IDs into our database, you will get a schedule of all these talks. So you can come, you can ask your parents, you can ask your relatives, friends to come and attend over. These are all free in the afternoon. Any particular talk you're interested. And if you want us to set up any particular talk, say for a group of 20 to 25 people, 30 people, we can do that for you on a particular subject. Let us know in advance.